Have you ever thought about what's really going on inside your head? It's not just a squishy gray organ. Your brain is a living, biological battery. Every single thought you have, every memory you cherish, every movement you make, it's all powered by electricity generated right inside your skull. And here's a fact that might just blow your mind. Your brain produces enough raw energy to light up a small lead bulb. So, is your brain really a living battery? Let's find out. To understand this, we need to dive deep into the world of neurons. Neurons are the brain's specialized cells, and they communicate through tiny electrical pulses called action potentials. Imagine millions of microscopic sparks firing off every second. These pulses are created by the movement of ions, which are just tiny charged particles flowing in and out of the neurons. It's this constant, incredible rush of electrical activity that allows your brain to control everything you do, from breathing and walking to solving complex problems and feeling deep emotions. It's like a superhighway of information, with electrical signals zipping along neon-colored pathways, all happening faster than you can blink. Here's a simple way to visualize it. Have you ever seen a lemon battery? You take a lemon, stick a copper coin in one side and a zinc nail in the other, and voila, you can generate enough electricity to light up a tiny lead. The acid in the lemon helps move charged particles between the two different metals, creating an electrical current. Your brain works on a surprisingly similar principle. Instead of lemon juice, it uses a sophisticated system of ions moving across the membranes of your neurons. This movement generates the electrical pulses that power your thoughts, your movements, and your feelings. It's a continuous cascade of tiny sparks inside you every single second of your life. So, just how much power are we talking about? While you're sitting there listening to this, your brain is humming along, producing about 20 watts of electrical power. To put that in perspective, that's enough energy to power a dim light bulb. It could even slowly charge your phone if you could somehow plug it in. And here's the really wild part. This energy production doesn't stop when you go to sleep. Your brain is working 24/7, constantly buzzing with activity. Even when you're resting, your neurons are still firing away, keeping your body's essential functions running and processing the day's information. It's a non-stop internal power plant. Now, let's connect this electrical activity to your everyday life. Every single thought that crosses your mind, every emotion you experience, is essentially a tiny, perfectly coordinated electrical storm happening inside your head. When you feel a surge of excitement, a pang of fear, or the warmth of love, that's your neurons firing in specific patterns, creating complex electrical signatures. Your brain literally uses electricity to light up your entire inner world, shaping your reality and defining who you are. This isn't just abstract science, it's the very essence of your conscious experience. Want to see a simple, real-world example of this kind of electrical principle in action? Let's do a mini science experiment. Just take a balloon and rub it vigorously against your hair. You've just created static electricity. If you do this in a dark room, you might even see tiny sparks jump from the balloon to another object. This is caused by the transfer of electrons. Your brain's electrical system is far more complex, of course, but it is based on the same fundamental idea, the movement of charged particles creating an electric field. It's science you can see and feel, and it gives you a small glimpse into the powerful electrical forces at work inside your own mind. So, how exactly do these neurons pass messages along? It's like an incredibly fast and intricate relay race. It starts when a neuron's dendrites, which are like little antennas, receive a signal. If the signal is strong enough, the neuron fires an action potential, that electrical pulse we talked about down its long tail called an axon. When the pulse reaches the end of the axon, it arrives at a tiny gap called a synapse. To cross this gap, the electrical signal triggers the release of chemical messengers called neurotransmitters. These chemicals then travel across the synapse and activate the next neuron in the chain, passing the message along. Imagine a glowing baton being passed in a relay race of light, happening millions of times every second. This process is the foundation of everything your brain does. Thinking, learning, remembering, it all depends on strengthening or weakening these synaptic connections. When you learn something new, you're physically changing the wiring of your brain, making it easier for certain neurons to communicate with each other. It's a dynamic, ever-changing network, and it's not just about thought. This electrical network controls your heartbeat, your breathing, and even your subconscious reflexes. It's an astonishingly efficient system that has evolved over millions of years to make you who you are. The electricity in your brain isn't just a cool science fact, it's the very spark of life itself. Have you ever thought about what's happening inside your head right now? I mean, really thought about it. The answer is more electrifying than you could ever imagine. Our brains are not just lumps of tissue, they are intricate, powerful, biological supercomputers running on pure electricity. Today, we're going on a deep dive into the shocking truth about the power inside your skull. Get ready to have your mind blown, literally. Let's start with a mind-boggling fact about speed. Think about the fastest thing you can imagine. Maybe a high-performance sports car, like a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, pushing its limits on a racetrack. These marvels of engineering can reach speeds well over 200 miles per hour. That's incredibly fast, right? Now, what if I told you that something inside your own body is even faster? Inside your brain, you have billions of specialized cells called neurons. When these neurons fire, they send electrical signals or impulses to communicate with each other. These impulses travel at staggering speeds, reaching up to 250 miles per hour. That's right, the signals in your brain are faster than most race cars. These aren't just sluggish little zaps. They are lightning-fast communications happening in mere milliseconds. This incredible speed is what allows you to react almost instantly to the world around you. Think about it. You touch a hot stove and your hand pulls back before you've even consciously registered the pain. That's your brain's electrical network operating at full throttle, sending a danger signal from your hand to your brain and a move now signal back to your muscles, all in the blink of an eye. It's the same system that lets you solve a complex problem, catch a falling object, or even just process the words I'm saying right now. It's a constant, high-speed ballet of electrical activity. So, this electricity is zipping around inside our heads, but does it stay there? Absolutely not. Your brain is the central command center, and its electrical signals are the messengers that control your entire body. Imagine a silhouette of a human body. Now, picture the brain at the top, glowing brightly, and from it, a complex network of wires your nervous system spreads out to every single part of you. These wires are constantly humming with electrical activity. Every single action you take, from the most delicate and precise movement, like typing on a keyboard or playing a piano, to the most powerful and coordinated effort, like running a marathon or lifting a heavy weight, is orchestrated by this electrical system. When you decide to move your hand, your brain sends a specific pattern of electrical pulses down your spinal cord, through the nerves in your arm, all the way to the muscles in your hand, telling them exactly how and when to contract. It's a symphony of electrical signals, perfectly timed and executed. Your heartbeat, your breathing, your digestion, all these vital, unconscious functions are also regulated by the brain's electrical commands. You are, in essence, a beautifully complex bioelectrical machine. This isn't just a metaphor. This electricity is real and measurable. You've probably seen it in movies or on TV shows. A character in a hospital bed with wires attached to their scalp and a machine next to them displaying wavy lines. That machine is called an electroencephalogram, or EEG, and it's a window into the electrical life of the brain. The EEG machine doesn't read your thoughts, but it does measure the collective electrical activity of millions of neurons firing together. These patterns of activity are what we call brain waves. Scientists have categorized these waves into different types, like alpha, beta, delta, and gamma, each corresponding to a different mental state. For example, when you're awake, alert, and focused on a task, your brain is likely producing faster beta waves. When you close your eyes and relax, perhaps meditating or just daydreaming, your brain shifts to slower, more rhythmic alpha waves. When you're in a deep, dreamless sleep, the slow, powerful delta waves take over. And during moments of intense concentration or aha insights, you might experience bursts of very high-frequency gamma waves. These are not just abstract concepts. They are the literal electrical rhythms of your consciousness. By looking at your brain waves, doctors and researchers can learn about your state of alertness, relaxation, and even diagnose certain conditions. It's a direct measurement of the electricity that powers your mind. So, we have this incredibly fast, body-controlling, measurable electrical system in our heads. Let's try another analogy to grasp its sheer power and sophistication. Imagine your brain as the most advanced supercomputer ever built. A supercomputer is a massive machine, often filling an entire room, packed with processors and circuits, all designed to perform trillions of calculations per second. Now, picture your brain morphing into one of these glowing, complex supercomputers. The neurons are the processors, the synapses are the connections, and the electrical impulses are the data zipping through the circuits. Your brain performs more calculations per second than the fastest supercomputer on Earth. It processes sensory information, runs complex simulations of the future, retrieves memories, and generates creative ideas, all at once. But here's the truly insane part, the detail that makes the brain so much more remarkable than any machine we've ever built. A supercomputer consumes a massive amount of energy, often megawatts of power, enough to light up a small town. Your brain, on the other hand, performs all of its incredible feats while consuming only about 20 watts of power. That's less energy than a dim light bulb. Think about that for a second. The most powerful computational device known to us runs on less power than a simple household appliance. It's a masterpiece of biological engineering, achieving unparalleled processing power with astonishing energy efficiency. That's efficiency at its absolute peak, a level of performance that human technology can only dream of replicating. So, let's bring it all together. We have a brain that sends signals faster than a sports car, controls every twitch and heartbeat with a symphony of pulses, produces measurable electrical rhythms that reflect our mental states, and operates with the power of a supercomputer on the energy of a light bulb. The next time you feel a spark of inspiration, a flash of insight, or your mind buzzing with ideas, take a moment to appreciate what's really happening. You are holding a living, self-recharging battery right inside your skull, an organic power source that fuels your every thought, every emotion, and every action. You are, quite literally, a living, walking, thinking electrical being. So, embrace that power, spark your thoughts, energize your passions, and power your dreams. Remember, your brain isn't just a part of you, it's the electrifying force that makes you, you. Have you ever felt like your brain is just on autopilot, buzzing with a million thoughts you can't control? What if I told you there's a way to consciously take the driver's seat and even make your brain light up with focused energy? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a real phenomenon happening inside your head every single day. Think of your brain as a bustling city, with information traveling like electricity through complex networks of streets. When you're distracted or stressed, it's like a city-wide traffic jam, chaotic and inefficient. But when you practice mindfulness, something amazing happens. You're not just calming your mind, you're actively increasing the electrical activity in specific, crucial parts of your brain. Imagine this. You decide to sit down and meditate. As you focus on your breath, the prefrontal cortex, your brain's command center for decision-making and awareness, starts to glow with activity. Neurons fire in a synchronized, powerful rhythm. It's like turning a dim, flickering bulb into a bright, steady spotlight. This isn't just happening during meditation. The same thing occurs when you get lost in a good book, learn a new instrument, or deeply concentrate on solving a problem. You are literally strengthening your brain's circuits for focus and clarity. So, what does this mean for you in practical terms? It means you have the power to change your brain. By regularly engaging in activities that require deep focus, you're not just passing the time. You're performing a workout for your mind. You're building stronger neural pathways, improving your ability to concentrate, manage emotions, and even learn new skills more effectively. It's like going to the gym, but for your cognitive fitness. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to direct that electrical energy and command your own attention. Want to try it right now? Take just 1 minute. Close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Now focus all your attention on the sensation of your breath. Feel the air coming in and feel it going out. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back. You are, in this very moment, directing the electrical flow in your brain, strengthening your focus muscle. It's that simple, yet that powerful. Start small. Dedicate a few minutes each day to a mindful activity. It could be meditation, drawing, or even just savoring your morning coffee without distractions. You'll be amazed at how this simple shift can transform your mental landscape, one neuron at a time. If you found this helpful and want to learn more ways to unlock your brain's potential, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.